Here we have a 2020 Mazda CX-5. This is a Grand Touring trim level. And this one comes in Sonic Silver on black leather interior. It has a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission. Got LED daytime running lights along with LED headlights. Then you've got your 19-inch aluminum wheels. Got passive keyless entry on the front 2 doors. Then you have your power door locks, power windows, power mirrors. You've got a Bose sound system. And then you can toggle the lane departure on and off. Then there's the button for your hatch. You got memory seating, which you can control right here. And you've also got a power seat with power lumbar support. So for a small SUV, the rear seat room is not bad. The seat's far back. It's just the actual room between the front seat and the rear seat. So if the seat was scooted up more, I'd be pretty comfortable. But just from how far back it is, my legs are fine. I just can't fit them behind the seat in front of me. Then you've got your cup holders and a little slot for your phones here. And there's your trunk space there. And there's your power passenger seat. And there's your leather wrapped steering wheel. And this one you've got the upgraded navigation system. And there's your backup camera. And then got your home button. You can toggle your music. Turn that on. And then you just use the knob here to go through your functions. And there's your dual zone automatic climate control. You've also got heated seats, 3 stages. And there is your 6-speed automatic gear shifter. Pull down here, reverse, neutral drive, and then slide over for manual mode. And then for here, you've got a sport mode and then just a regular mode. So you hit up for sport, and then to take it off sport, you just pull back down. You've got electronic parking brake along with your auto hold here. And then there's your key fob. Got a lock, unlock, power hatch button, and then your panic button. And here you've got a power sunroof. And I really like the stitching that Mazda put in here. It's definitely not cheap. Then here you've got your little center console, little storage underneath, 2 USB ports, SD card reader. And then there's your glove compartment with your owner's manual. And then you've got your volume adjusting and your Bluetooth controls here. And then here you can toggle your cruise control. And then you can adjust your gap adjust here once you're on the road. And then there's that gauge cluster, which I really like what they did with that. The whole center stack is actually digital. And there's your push button start. And then next we're just gonna go ahead and take a look at what's under the hood. And there's that 2.5 liter inline 4-cylinder engine. So next we're gonna go ahead and take this CX-5 out on the road for a test drive. So for this CX-5 to be naturally aspirated, the acceleration is actually pretty decent. So I've got the adaptive cruise set up now, and I have it set to 47, but it's not letting me go over 40 due to the cars in front of me. And then once they're out of the way, the car will speed up to the speed that I'm telling it to go. And overall, the ride quality is really good, and the seats are really comfortable. And I'm gonna put in the sport mode and see how that changes the driving dynamic. So definitely higher revving and higher shift points in the sport mode. That's the adaptive cruise again. We're just gonna toggle that off. And then, if you can see in the gauge cluster, it actually tells me when I'm getting too close to the car in front of me. And it'll turn a little yellow. So I've got it in sport, we're gonna go ahead and gas it. So really good acceleration merging on the interstate actually. you turn the cruise on, it actually takes a sport mode off. So just something to keep in mind of. And for the manual mode, it is more of a suggestion as opposed to it actually being fully functional. But when it does shift, it shifts quickly. But there are times where, honestly, if you shouldn't be shifting it, it won't let you shift. But so far, it's a really decent car. And the ride is surprisingly quiet. And braking's really good. But overall, a really good car for the money. So that's my review of the 2020 Mazda CX-5.